If you're thinking about buying a new construction home, there are a lot of expenses you're going to incur in addition to the selling price of the house. Ideally, what you want to do is identify what these are so that you can budget for them and you won't be surprised. There is one that almost everybody overlooks, and if you stick around for this video, I'm going to tell you all about it. First of all, this unexpected expense has nothing to do with closing costs. When you close on a new construction home, in addition to the selling price of the house, there's going to be a number of other fees, such as the title policy, property taxes, HOA transfer fees, and other miscellaneous fees charged by the title company. If you have a good realtor, when you negotiate with that builder, they're probably going to get that builder to pay for some, if not all of these fees. After you close on the house, there's going to be a lot of other expenses, and this is where you need to make sure you're prepared. Some of these things you have to pay for, like lawn care. Whether you pay somebody to take care of the lawn for you or you buy all the equipment and do it yourself, you need to make sure you budget for it, because you're going to have to cut the grass to take care of the lawn, because if you don't, the HOA is going to fine you. The number one unexpected expense when buying new construction is not mandatory, like lawn care or HOA fees or utilities. But if you don't pay for it, it's going to devalue your house and it's going to cost you a lot more money over time in maintenance. Do you know what it might be? Is it appliances, window treatments, maybe garage door opener? Now, a lot of people assume these things are all included with every new home. But what I'm seeing is that not all builders are going to include them, especially on the lower end of this price spectrum, because if they take them off, it enables them to hit those lower price points. When you sign the sales contract, the builder will give you a list of all the included options. Anything not on that list will not be included in the finished house. And it's easy to overlook something when you don't even know to ask about it. The stove, microwave, and dishwasher are always going to be included with the house because they are attached to the home. But the refrigerator and the washer and dryer are not attached. They might be included with the purchase of the house, but if they're not, you're going to have to go out and buy them after you move in. The number one unexpected expense when buying new construction is similar to the refrigerator and the washer and dryer because it's not attached to the house. Builders know that you're going to need this because they're actually going to give you a hint. Do you want to see the hint? This is in the garage right next to the water heater. It's pre-plumbed for a water softener. So the number one unexpected expense when buying new construction is the water softener. Well, your first question is probably going to be, why do I need a water softener? Well, to answer that question, you need to understand the geography in this area. The area west of I-35 is called the hill country because there's a lot of hills and a lot of rock in the soil. You can see evidence of this along the interstates, where they cut through the rock to build the road. So the water that comes out of your faucet has gone through the water treatment plant, but it originated in that very rocky soil, which means there is going to be a lot of sediment in that water. Over time, this sediment is going to put extra wear and tear on your pipes and your appliances, which is why that if you don't install a water softener, you're going to probably have higher maintenance costs over the life of that home. In addition to the sediment, there are also a lot of chemicals in that water. And if you don't believe that, you ought to get one of those free water tests. Once you see all of the stuff that's in the water that's coming out of that faucet, you're going to be convinced that you need a water softener. At least that's what happened to me. You go to Home Depot or Lowe's and buy a water softener for $500 or $600. But most of them are going to run on salt, and they're not going to do anything to filter out the chemicals. In order to address that, you're going to need a water filtration system. There are all-in-one units. Some of those don't even run on salt. These are going to run in that $2,000 to $3,000 range. The problem with these units is there is so much sediment content in some of the water in the Austin Metro that they're not going to be effective. The system I decided to go with has the water softener, the full house filtration system, and a reverse osmosis unit that's under this kitchen sink. I paid a little extra for the matching finish. This water is for drinking and cooking, and it is cleaner than some of the bottled water you can buy in the store. If you're waiting for your house to be built, you have plenty of time to research all of this and decide which way you want to go. If you have any questions on this, or if you'd like a referral for a very good water treatment specialist, don't hesitate to reach out. Some of the hardest water in the entire Austin Metro is in the northern suburbs, and this video will walk you through some of the housing options in that area. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video.